Recently I had a power outage at my house, which meant that my Sky Glass and my Sky Puck both reset themselves completely. Once I turned them back on, I realised that the picture wasn't quite right on both the Sky Glass and the Sky Stream, and I thought, what is going on here? Once I dug deeper, I realised that some of the settings by default are just a bit crazy. If you've not really had a play around with the settings, if you've had them over a year, or if you've just got your Sky Glass, Sky Stream, then these are 4 settings that you definitely need to change. The first setting that we need to look at is the default streaming format, which applies to both Sky Glass and Sky Stream. So here's the mad thing about this one. Not all Sky subscriptions cater for UHD. However, some of the apps will. For instance, YouTube. This video is in 4K, so you might not necessarily be watching this in 4K now if you've not changed that setting. So to change this setting, we're going to go to the settings menu. We're then going to go to picture and sound. We're then going to go to picture and scroll down to default streaming format, and make sure that you click UHD. So it's also worth noting here that Sky Glass and Sky Pucks have completely different menus. So this next setting is actually more for Sky Streaming Pucks. Just above default streaming format, you'll see screen resolution. You want to max out that screen resolution. In some cases, it'll only allow you to go to 2160p though, but it's better than 1080p. Now, if you're a Sky Glass customer, these last 2 settings are actually more specifically for you. Now, the first one is based on the auto backlight setting. Now, I don't know what it is about Sky, whether they've got the settings or the algorithm wrong with this, or the sensor that it uses on the front of the TV is bad, but you want to turn this setting off completely. Even if it's displaying that it's giving you 100% backlight, it's still kind of auto dimming it. I've kind of got this idea that they're kind of using this setting to make the TV a little bit more efficient. Now, it will warn you actually that you're going to use more power, but let me tell you, the actual picture quality increases massively when you turn this setting off. Now, last but definitely not the least important when it comes to Sky Glass is the viewing mode setting. This setting was actually changed quite recently in the new update, which kind of come to everybody's TV automatically, so you didn't kind of get a warning that this was happening. But they upgraded the firmware to what they called Entertainment OS. Now, this was a massive upgrade, but by default they didn't set the TV to go to this viewing mode automatically, which is kind of crazy because they actually recommend it in the settings. In the picture and sound menu, you go to viewing mode and you make sure you select vivid. It's right down at the bottom, but it's a massive upgrade, and I've even messed around with it using different kind of content like sports and movies, and even in the vivid mode, it delivers the best picture that Sky Glass is capable of, to be fair. So it's well worth making sure that this setting is set on your TV. And there's a side setting which kind of really depends on what content you're watching. Now, this setting may or may not help you, and it's actually based on the sound rather than the picture, because the Sky Glass TV has such a bassy kind of response to anything, especially voice. And this setting is enhanced speech audio. And the way this TV is, especially if you have the bass boost setting on, it kind of really adds bass to people's voices, and you kind of can't hear what people are saying if there's music going on in the background. So there's a little bonus feature for you as well. So anyway, guys, if you think I've missed out on any settings that you think I should have featured in this video, please mention them in the comment section. Other than that, guys, I really hope this video has helped you. Please subscribe to make sure that I see you in the next one.